What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar. It's your boy on Halloween. Happy Halloween. If you know where I live, we have a free bag of candy. We're gonna give the whole bag away to the first person to get here. If you don't, well, don't worry about it. Anyways, that's not actually gonna happen. That candy's not for any but the children. Today's attitude brought to you by an unmarked drink. I don't know if it's within the realm of being okay for me to drink what I'm drinking. So I'm not going to say what it is, but it's not alcohol. Anyways, um, let's just say I'm serious though. It's not alcohol. It's not. For all we know, this is just a mango soda. It is mango flavored. And it's not drugs. I promise you, it's not drugs. It's more of a medicine. Anyways, um, anyways, sounds like what? Okay, no. I don't mean like medicine drugs. I mean like herbal medicines, herbal medicines. Anyways, we you're gonna be in this one, babe. Okay, so happy Halloween, everybody. I don't know how many minutes I just spent right there. Maybe it was like 2 or 3, but we're gonna get into the charts. We're talking about Dogecoin today. I said I wasn't gonna make a Dogecoin video for a while. I think the last video I made got quite a lot of views, and I got some new subscribers from it. Thank you guys. Looks like we're making a video sooner than expected. I believe I made my. Let's actually check here. Videos. Let's see. Made my Dogecoin worth $4 video 9 days ago. So let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there, somewhere on the 22nd of August, somewhere right here before we had this big pop. I'm not taking credit for this because in this video, I actually explained how I thought we were going to go lower. I am talking about how the very real possibility in that video. If you want to check it out, you can go to my Dogecoin worth $4 video. We might talk about that in this video a little bit. If I say video one more time, you better drink some of your own herbal remedies. Anyways, but I was saying I was expecting us to break down lower. I actually below 4 cents. I remember talking about below 4 cents and around 3 cents. I did say at some point that we could have gotten a pop up. I didn't expect it to be this high, to be fair. I definitely didn't expect it to be this high, but I can say I was wrong. I was wrong. Sure. 9 days ago, I have a video that says Dogecoin to $4, but if you watch it, I was not bullish at that point in time. I was definitely bearish. So this pump, nice to see. I was wrong. I was wrong though, you know. I did go long on Dogecoin after seeing this move. I didn't catch any of it really. I caught the bottom. Okay, so to be fair, I actually went short first. I shorted. I want to say I shorted up here at 13. No. Maybe it was like 12.9, around 13. Yeah, and then I closed my short here, and I literally closed it at the bottom, and I went long. Like right there at 11, just under 11.5 cents. And I just closed my long at 13 cents up here, literally caught the top. I went short at 12.95 cents. I am in profits right now. I don't know how much. Let me see if this takes me away. 1 second. You can't, so you can still see me. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I'm in 15% profits already. I had a 50% profit that I just took this morning, and I'm 15% in the green on my new trade. So I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about Dogecoin. I am short right now. Like I said, I am short right now. I do think this move is not done. I think we are going to go up higher, but potentially, you know, we might come back. We're kind of in this little wigwag range, and I'm playing off of that. You know, I went long like down here, and I could have closed it here and gone long again, closed it here, gone long again, and I didn't. So I went and closed my long here and just went with my, I don't know, my degenerate side, and I went short, and it's playing out already. So that's kind of nice. I did expect us to top out around here, and the reason why is if we take a fib from the top of the range to the bottom of the range, we can see that we have the 0.5 right there, and if we take it from here to the top, we have the 0.618. This is actually the ratio that I played it off of. This is the most recent peak to the most recent low. I think that to me makes a little bit more sense. This could play out, and if it does play out, if this one plays out and we're rejecting the 0.5, that wouldn't be good. But historically, in my opinion, whenever you break through the 0.5 even a little bit, that kind of invalidates rejecting it. you normally tip right off it if you're going to respect it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we went up higher. I might have to close my trade in the green right now. I might actually have to do that because I'm happy with the quick little gains that I just got. But let's see. I don't know. We'll go over it. We're going to go over my kind of game plan here because I do think, again, like I was saying, I do think Dogecoin's going to go higher. Pull up the price chart here. I do think it's going to go higher. And if we do take from the high to the low of this range, I think we could expect to see it go anywhere from 16 to 18 cents potentially. If not back up to about 13 and a half cents, it could stall out there. And if we take it from this one here, you know, it could be 15 to 17 cents ish, 15 and a half to 17 cents. I do expect us to go higher. I do expect us actually to have, at least if we don't have higher prices, I do expect us to have one more green candle close above this line here. I do expect a higher close. And then what that's going to set us up for is some prime time bearish divergence. If you see here, you know, we've got one peak here, two peaks here on the short-term RSI. This is a lower high right here, but we can clearly see you've got your high here. It's a high down here. We've got our lower high on the RSI with a higher high on the price. We haven't dumped yet though. It's looking dumpish. This is enough to scare people, but we haven't dumped yet. So what could happen is we get a higher, maybe we don't get a higher high than 15.8 cents. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I think we do, but maybe we don't. Maybe we get a high that doesn't even go above 14 cents. Maybe it doesn't even really go much past this line. Maybe it goes somewhere under 14 cents still. But I do think we're going to get a green candle to close above this line. We haven't gotten that yet. So I'm not planning on holding this short for long. Like I said, I might close it in the middle of this video. I am going to hold a longer term short once we get this bearish divergence confirmed. And I say confirmed because I don't mean that I'm going to sell or short my Dogecoins at the turn of a dime, right? I'm going to wait for us to close above this line. I'm going to wait for us to start heading down again, looking like we've got this triple peak divergence, this 1, 2, 3. If it comes up here, we'll have 3 lower highs with 3 higher highs. That's a classic setup, especially on the 4-hour. I think that's just beautiful. We did get overbought on the long-term RSI, which you don't see on the longer-term time frames, but on the 4-hour it can happen. We are in the bullish area of control on this long-term RSI, but you know we're overbought. We are overbought. We are due for some downside. I think that downside might take us somewhere back in this range around basically 9 cents all the way down to 7 cents, somewhere in there, not too far away from where we were before. And I want to go real quick to Twitter, and I'm going to point something out. Okay, because Dogecoin has a lot of people, a lot of people that they like to follow. Let's see. I don't know. They like to follow people on Twitter. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of influence on Twitter. There's a lot of people who act like they know what they're talking about. I wonder if there's Dogecoin billionaire. I can't find him. Let me see. Maybe I have to go to my stuff here. This guy here, man, he took out like $100,000 loan in 2020 or 2021. He put it all into Dogecoin, and he made over $1 million. I say he made, but his gains in his portfolio went up that high. He didn't cash out though, and he's now worth like $300,000. Still impressive. Don't get me wrong. He still crushed it, but he could have done better. I could have done better. We all could have done better. But that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is he's saying here, this Dogecoin pump feels different. And then I responded, well, the dump might help bring back familiar feelings. And I think that that's actually going to be true. This guy's got a lot of followers. I like him. I think that he's a good person. I think he's kind of funny. I mean, what do I know? Maybe he's not a good person. I'm not trying to talk about him too much. I'm not trying to rag on him, but this idea, this Dogecoin pump feels different. I think a lot of people would agree that it feels different, that it seems like, you know, this might be the start of, I'm on Coinbase here. This might be the start of the next bull cycle. But I want to point some things out. We got the 123 on the weekly here. We actually just went up and potentially are confirming it as resistance. Potentially. If we don't close, you know, within the next 6 days and 8 hours, if we don't close above that line, even if we do, I mean, we would want to see us, in my opinion, we'd want to see a close above 15 cents on a weekly for me to confirm that this downtrend is over. We do have, if we pull up our channel here, I know I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sporadic. I'm going to take my lows. Is it here? Is it here maybe? I forget. Yeah, that looks semi-accurate. You know, this green line's resistance, then it's support, and we break above it. We're at this green line right now. We're at 2 points of resistance. We've been in this downtrend. You can see it very clear, very well-structured downtrend. We haven't been in the upper quarter, the upper quadrant of this channel, really at all. The top, and then for a second here, and a second yesterday, but really, or like 2 days ago, but really we haven't seen too much time in this upper quadrant. And we might be finding resistance as we found like once, twice, 3 times. This might be the 4th time that we see it here. And at least a reversion back to this yellow line, the median line, which is around 8 cents, which is another price that we're kind of calling for. If we go on the macro look, I'm going to take away that channel in just a second. That way it's less confusing. Look on the macro look. We actually tipped the 382. Tipped it. That's perfect. That's beautiful. You want to see that. And we held this 6.9. Bounced off the 236 here. Found it as resistance down to the 0.6 and the 82. Down and find support on this 236. If we find support at 9.37 cents, if we find support on this line, we could go below it a little bit, but close above it generally and find support like we did here. You see how it's like finding support on this blue line? Finding support, it basically confirmed it as support. This should have been a telltale sign that we were going to go up. I might have even pointed that out in my video, but I don't think I was bullishly inclined at all. I mean, I know I wasn't. But it could look good if we hold this red line. Why could it look good? Well, besides being a classic kind of, as I talk about always, fibs, you want to see this kind of stair-stepping. You know, you come in, you find resistance on the red line, you come back, you find support there, you go up to the 382, you come back there, and then you want to see like classic stair-stepping behaviors like that. That's something you want to see if you want to see growth. What you don't want to see if you don't want to see growth, or what you want to see if you don't want to see growth, I guess, would be for us to come back down to this 0.069 line. If we come back down to this line, I very much would expect us to go lower. I would. But if we can hold this red line as support, that would actually be a very good thing. That would set us up for testing the 618, which is all the way up at 26 cents. If we can hold 9.3 cents, and I do think we'll go back there, at least there, that could be a really good thing for the short and immediate term timeframes for Doge, or even the long term timeframes. But let's draw this out. Let's put a line at this red line and take it away. We're gonna take the fibs away now. You can see that this red line again was resistance here, and look at that. It was this previous peak. It was this resistance here. If we can come back and conform, remember this is the 236, the red line, that 9.3, I guess 9.4 cent area. If we can confirm this as support, that would be really good. That would mean, in my opinion, the next time, taking away the fibs, the next time that we come up to test this upward sloping, it's still upward sloping, MA, this purple MA, we would probably break through it, probably. If we don't do it now. I don't think we'll do it now. I mean, we might do another wick up above it, but I think the week will close below this. Damn, did I miss to close my short? No, this is on Binance. I don't know. I might have to close my short out real quick, guys. Let me just see here. We're gonna doing some active trading, I guess. No, it's not done. I don't think it's done. We might come back to this purple line. The reason why I went long in the first place, the reason why I went long was I was actually looking at this 15-minute zone, and we can see here, I mean, it's beautiful, right? This long-term RSI, it's behaving exactly how I like to see it behave, bouncing off of the 50. I mean, you can see this 50 line right here. It literally bounces off it several times. Price was generally below this line, the purple line up here. And if you watched my video talking about the 123 RSI, you'll know that I've got the 123 MA here. This is my long-term 123 RSI. Even on the 15-minute time frames, it can find significance. I usually use it on longer-term time frames, but being below this purple line this far away while the RSI was still above the 50 told me that we were at least going to come back up to it, and we did. We at least did that. Then we got rejected, and then we came back up to it because we held this 50 zone. We came back up to it, and I was looking for a move closer to the previous peak over here. That's why I didn't close my long out over here. We finally got that move, and I did close my long. But now I'm going short again because maybe we come back to this line right around 12 cents. I know it seems like such small moves, but if you're using, I use 5x leverage. That multiplies your money. If you use 5x leverage, let's say you don't even catch the top. I actually went short from a higher price than this, but let's say you don't catch the, oops, that's the wrong one. I guess for all intents and purposes, let's go from where I went short, which was right. I was a little bit higher than that, but basically right there. You know, shorting from here back to the purple line, which in my opinion is a safe bet. This is all my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do. This is my setup. This is how I've made it. I don't see anyone else talk about the 123 RSI or 123 MA and how they correlate with each other. I don't see anybody talk about that. So this is my own theory. It's my own analysis that I've kind of developed over the years personally. But it's nothing special. I'm not a coder. I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to look for certain aspects or like formulas to create my own indicators. I just take in indicators that are already there, set them to metrics that I find useful, and I try to keep it simple. So with that in mind, from my simple point of view, we could drop 7%. And if I have a 5x leverage, that's leveraging my money 5 times over. That's a 35% drop. Being in short position means I make money on that going down. So if it goes down there, I just made a 50% up. You know, I could make another 35% off of those gains going to the downside. And I went long, like literally right there, actually, like to the T right there. And I closed my short at 13 cents on the dot. And that right there, I mean, that's, I don't know, I guess that's like a 75% increase. Is that right? Is that right? 13 times 5, whatever that would be. That would be 65% increase. So good. Had my one loss in Ethereum, you know, a few days ago. That took a hit, but I'm already back from that, back in action. Sorry guys, I'm getting sidetracked here. I just want to make sure. I think it might be actually time to close my short. I want to see what happens in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I want to see if this candle closes green. And it looks like we're having a bounce off the 50. And you know how I feel about that. I mean, look at over here. You got 2 bounces off the 50. It climbed up, right? Not a whole lot, but it climbed up. Might be a good time to close my short. I could go short again up here. Maybe if we form some bearish divergence, or I could go short at higher prices. Which is why I'm not trying to be in this trade for too long. And I might close it on stream, on this video. I'm not streaming. You know, reject the 50 here. We bounce off it, but to the downside. Price went down. Even though it went up later, if I was long here and I saw that, maybe I'd close my long, go long again, take the gains, leverage more, and have a better position to gain right there. Bouncing off the 50 area here. We went up, you know. Bouncing off of it here. You know, we did go up on one candle. We had a 2% increase. 5x leverage, that's a 10% increase right there from open to close. You know, it's not that I'm expecting a big move to happen off this. In fact, I mean, this one did happen off of 50 bounce as well. I'm not expecting a big move to happen off of this, but I am expecting us to probably go up. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Let's just check out. I don't like to check out the 5 minute normally. We're below the 50 on the 5 minute. I don't really know what to do here, guys. So I'm just gonna wait. Anyways, Dogecoin. So the main point of this video, what I really want to talk about besides my trade, sorry, I just got sidetracked there for a couple minutes, is I do think we're going lower. I do still think we're going lower. And I want to potentially draw, let's see this aspect. So if this was the low, we bounced right off the 382, clear as day, right? Maybe we wicked above it just a little bit, but oh man, come on you. Let me see here. No, oh, there we go. We bounced off it just a little bit, but let's say that was the low, okay? This already looks beautiful. The real line that we want to watch for is 26 cents, 26.7 cents. Once we break that line, it's on to $4, like at least on to prices above $1. But yeah, it's on. Once we break that orange line, if this was the low, then it's on. But let's take another look. Maybe it goes lower. And maybe, let's see, maybe it goes down to where I was saying before, which is around 3.2 cents, right? Somewhere around there. Or like maybe it even goes this low. I don't know. Let's see. And we're bouncing off the 50 previously. You know what I mean? We're bouncing off the 50. Maybe it doesn't go that low. Maybe the line that we held before was the 0.069 and we close right at this 382. Maybe. This kind of stuff doesn't really line up with anything. The 618 is in the middle of this range, which I kind of like. But that would put us at a low of 4 cents. Could we go lower? Could this have been a resistance point prior to this and this be a support point? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Could we go, just a little slightly lower than that? Maybe down to 4.63. I don't know. Maybe. I do think it's going to go lower. I don't think that this pump feels different. The reason why is because here, what's nice about all these pumps, and I mean, maybe it does feel different. Maybe it does feel different, but not in a good way. These pumps, these good old familiar big pumps that set us up for huge price action. Look at the volume. Look at that volume. Even this one, even this one right here, which wasn't as big of a gain as this one, but look at that volume. Look at how big this candle is. It feels familiar, right? It looks like that one down there. It's a pretty big candle, not gonna lie. But we have no volume. It's abysmal. It's the most volume we've seen in basically a year, literally to the day a year, but it's abysmal. We're below the 123. It's starting to curve down, but not really. Technically, it is sloping up still. And beyond all that, we also have just confirmed another lower high. Low high there. That was the higher high. There's our higher highs. It's just been even here. If you go back, this is actually a double top, but just lower highs on lower highs. If this confirms as a lower high, and I definitely think it will, we can expect to see a lower low. How much lower? I don't know, but I would expect something. I mean, maybe this might be bad. Yeah, there we go. The 1272 is right there at 3.7 cents. That's a price we've been looking for. The 1618 is at 0.2. It's at 2.4 cents. That's kind of scary, but it could happen. But if we go that low, I don't know if I'd expect us to go that low. Because if we go, I don't know though. I don't know. I mean, that is very close to this previous all-time high. We could even wick below 2 cents, guys. It's totally possible, but who really knows? All I'm trying to say, price a factor or not, I'm trying to say that we've got lower highs. We don't have higher lows, really. Like a little sideways action is kind of a higher low. But I think it's safe to talk. This drink's making me feel funny already. It's safe to assume that we have lower prices to come into. Yeah. And if we look at the RSIs, we are above the 50, which is nice, but we're overbought. We are overbought hardcore. We're overbought big hardcore. Anytime that you go back to USD Bittrex before I trade out here, we came up. Let's just go. Yeah, let's go all the way back. Let's just see any time. Even the good ones, even the bad ones. We got overbought here in the overbought territory. We went from a high of 23622 all the way down to a low. I mean, let's just measure it, like literally here, from being overbought. That was a 52% drop. We got overbought here from a high to a low point. That's a 60% drop. We got overbought again here from high to, I guess, the lowest low. It's a 41% drop. These are all pretty big drops. I think anybody would be upset to lose that much money. Here's the smallest one. This was actually in the beginning of uptrend. 27% drop. I guess from high to low, that would have been a 39% drop. Let's just say from the closing point, 27% drop. And then here we got oversold again from high to low, 83% drop. Here overbought, and then to the next low before we got overbought again, 88% drop. Here, right here, 72% drop. Even technically here, we got overbought right here. And come here, you. 40% drop. Really, if we take this, we're going to put this back onto the top here, because I guess that's what I'm doing with all of them. We're basically at 40% drops being our lowest drop so far. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're almost done. We're almost done. From top to bottom, 61.9% drop. It's almost a 618. That's almost a golden retracement of its own there. Got another peak here. From top to bottom, 56% drop. Here's one that wasn't that bad. Let's, right here, from peak to bottom, I guess that was bad, 56%. 56%. And then here, top to bottom, oops, 53%. Finally, last but not least, 78%. So I think at a minimum we could expect a 39.8%, a 40%, let's call it, drop. at a maximum, as far as the ones I've seen, it's this 88% drop right here. 88%. So let's just take that into consideration. Let's do that right now, actually. I need to close my short, guys, but we're going to do this first. My non-views are more important. So if we took a 40% drop, that puts us right back around 9 cents. That area, remember, that's where that red line kind of is, where these previous highs were, where this peak was. That's the area we want to hold if we want to see prices go higher. And that makes sense. Being the minimum drop that we've seen, that would show strong price action is abound. If we get the minimum drop that we've seen compared to everything else in history, literally everything else in history, we just did it, guys. We just did it. So that's literally everything. As far as this chart's concerned on Bittrex, and from what I found, this chart does have the most historical price action for Doge. So it's safe to say that that's the history. But if we drop 88%, if we were to drop 88% in Doge, the biggest drops that we've seen, that put us below 2 cents, which is another price area that we were looking at, actually. It lines up directly with this 618. Well, I guess not directly. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, maybe I measured it from here. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know where I measured it from the first time. I was wrong, though. It's not near the 618. Anyways, we can expect a 40% drop, which would put us, let's just put lines there so I can get rid of this, make it look cleaner. Basically put us right there. Basically put us right there. Okay. And let's just see here. Right there. So we could see a drop down to 9 cents, which would be a key area to hold. We want to see that. Or if we don't, I mean, we could see something as low as this. I don't think we're going to go that low, but we could see something as low as this. We've seen it before. It could happen. We could go lower. That's totally possible too. But what's more likely to happen, I think if we consider it, it's probably going to be like a 50 to 70% drop, because that seemed to be the average. And a 50% drop, well, I guess a 50% drop would put us at 7.5 cents. A 70% drop would put us, wouldn't you know it? I mean, basically, like right here at this previous low point, right around 4.1 cents. I don't know. We could see a greater drop than that. We could not, but that's, if this was a range, that's literally in the middle right there. It kind of looks, I don't know, that might be a place to watch, guys. Might be a key area to watch. It lines up with nothing on the Fib scale, so I don't know. Anyways, enough of that. That's all I got for you. I just want to say, be careful on this Dogecoin pump. I do think it's going higher. I don't think it'll be sustained. If it goes higher, maybe think about taking some profits. But do what you want to do. It's your money. I hope you make a shit ton of it, whoever you are. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know that I was a little bit perplexed there, trying to go over my trades. Let me just see though. I guess while I'm still here, I can close it out. Let's see. We got 1 hour just closed. Let's see here. We did kind of reject the 60, which isn't good, I guess. This is just bonus action, guys. You're going to see my thought process on the trade. We'll see if it plays out, because time will prove me a fool or whatever. Maybe not, but we'll see. 15-minute. We did get overbought, but we do have hidden bullish divergence on it. We did bounce off of this 50. I think I'm going to call it, man. I think I'm going to call it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go into the order book here. Yeah, it's still at a 15% gain. I'll take that. I just, why not? Oops. No. That's not what I want to do. Buy. There we go. And we're going to do not much. And then I'm going to close it. Let's see what price we want to close it at. Let's close it right here at 12.57. 0.125. Oof. 5.7. Should I do it? All right, 5.7. Fuck it. And got my leverage on. Buy. Submit order. It's actually less than 15% on the gains now. It's like 14 point something, but that's okay. That is okay. It got partially hit. We're gonna see. Oh, it jumped up a little bit there. It might have been me, guys. I have $1 million in this shit. No. Anyways, all right. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. So, basically, sorry. Yeah, that's it, guys. Sorry, this has been a long, drawn out ending. I just kind of got distracted with the trade. Anywho, have a good day, everybody. I hope you have a happy Halloween. Take care. Thank you.